Okay, endorsing checks correctly. So it's important to know that if you endorse a check, so if you simply sign the back of a check, it becomes cash. So if somebody takes that check to your bank, the bank has to cash it. So it's very important that um, they that um, you know think about it when you endorse checks. The Most of the time when my wife handles our banking for the most part. So if I receive a check, I just put for deposit only on the back of the check, and she will take it and deposit it into our joint account. Um, as I'm restricted deposit includes for deposit only. So it stuff can be deposited only by the payee. So and then special endorsements, pay to the order of. So it can only be cash at the specified financial institution. So um, minimum and average balance account balances. So the some banks assess fees based on a minimum balance. So if your balance goes below a certain level, some assess them based on an average balance. So it's important to know that. So the minimum balance says your balance can't go below a certain level, or they're going to charge you fees. The average requires you to maintain average over the month, so otherwise fees will be charged. So when you write a check, what happens? The check is cashed or deposited by the payee. The institution pays the funds the check said to have cleared when your student institution pays those funds. Um, as I mentioned previously, today checks are typically scanned and cleared electronically with virtually instant transfer of funds. In the past, we were able to it could take several days for a check. And you could go to the bank or call the bank and issue a stop payment if there was a problem with your purchase. Uh, the So as long as that bank hadn't cleared, you could do that. Then there are special purpose checks. Um, Certified check is a bank drawn on your account. And it certifies that your account has sufficient funds in it to pay that check. However, doesn't and during the time that somebody gives you that check, um, and another check could arrive and clear and change and make the check no good. If you want good funds, you want a cashier's check, because a cashier's check is drawn on the bank in which the check is written. So, so the money orders are purchased for some specific amount from depository institutions, and you can also get them at the post service office. I believe the maximum at the post office is like $800. Um, but beware of individuals that want you to pay with a money order. Because money orders, once you hand them over, it's very difficult to get them back. There've been a lot of scams with regard to money orders, especially postal money orders. Money market accounts. So money market accounts accounts that offer higher interest rates the than savings accounts and so forth, but they typically have limited check writing privileges. They may allow 3 or 5 checks a month on them. Money market mutual funds are money market accounts offered by a mutual fund investment company. And then Oops. Savings account. Savings accounts are time deposits, meaning that the intent is for the money to stay on deposit. So interest paid on a savings account or checking account depends upon the amount you have on deposit, the method of returning balance, the interest applied to the balance, and then the frequency of compounding. Some institutions may compound monthly, some compound daily. A few might even compound continuously. So the higher the compounding, the better off you're going to be. We're going to start the next lecture with APY, or annual percentage yield.